Hello, this is Edward with Built by Burke Concrete. We're structural concrete contractors out of the Chicagoland area as well as the Phoenix land area. And we're located in Oakbrook. It's a family-run business. So today I'm presenting a project that we did downtown in the north side of Chicago off of Go Street, right off of the lake. It's an old vault that we had done, old water vault for them to access the water for the building, turn it on and off. The floor was beginning to fail, and the city came in and made a demand that they have to remove the pit in its entirety and put a line, a clothesline for the water itself running between the building and the main side of the street. So as we get into the video, I'll show you exactly what took place. But this is us beginning with the demolition. Obviously, because it's a vault, we had to go up on the underside in the beginning. And as you can see here, we had to frame up a temporary deck so nothing was falling into the vault or nobody was falling in on themselves. So we loaded all kinds of temporary scaffolding, breaking it down little piece by little pieces. And right here you can see just how tight it was, and we're right downtown, so it's a tight area. But we had we got all the permits situated with the city. We had a permit to close down the Go Street actually. And so if you're looking for concrete contractors or some sort of structural general contracting, which we would handle, we would also handle acquiring any of the necessary trucking permits and or lane closure permits in the city of Chicago and or Phoenix land area. But as we continue forward, you can see the process of us demolishing the existing vault, and you can already see the one main there. This is starting to open up. And that's it after we remove the temporary shoring. Guys are already framing up. So you can see in this picture a couple things. Obviously this is they wanted to box out around the old brick vaults, so that's what this is right here. That's what they're framing up, as well as the door to the access, because we're backfilling this all with stone in the future. We had to close that off in its entirety and then put a line, concrete box actually running, so you can have your valve to turn it on and off between the building and the street. So you'll see the old wall was blocked off. It's us blocking access to the main building. Some more framing. Pretty simple. And here is the inside of the building looking, what would have been the access to the vault. This is the basement to the building. And you can see at the bottom there, that's the shutoff valve for the main water supply to the building. And we just formed it up, poured it, and it's good to go. It's really all you got to do. Some waterproofing measures were taken on some of the neighboring brick as well. Another view from the inside on the other side of that one was closed off in its entirety, so I don't even know why they what it was for. Like I said, some waterproofing here. That's the box for the actual valve itself. That's the access box. That's the line running. You can shut it on and off. I think maybe that's not, that might have been the gas line. So we're backfilling it with sand there, yeah. And this is us backfilling it as we go ahead. So you can see, it's pretty simple, frame underneath it, rip it down, any of the existing structures just reinforce, and then backfill with simple gravel, and then you're good to start pouring. And as you can see here, we started with the stoop in the front of the building. So guys got it all broomed off, looks pretty good. And of course they have to start grading the, the actual finish slab itself right below that. So this is just them kind of prepping for it. You can already see how much different it looks. That's it after they strip the forms on the stoop or step. That's the guy's pouring. Wire mesh. Get everything prepped. Quite a few guys. Fairly solid pour, especially with how tight it is downtown in the city there. It's not it's not the easiest. It's pretty simple, just some slab work, but it'll get away on you. So it looks pretty good. You can see it all there. If I stop it, you can see the two accesses. So I don't remember what the one was. I know the one was the shutoff for the, I think the one just might have been sewer. I think the one might have been sewer, and then the one might have been the access valve for for turning the water on and off within the building. And then this is it after it's finished. So it looks pretty good. Looks real good. It's great actually. But logistically, this job was pretty complex just because we had to, like the city of Chicago with all the permitting processes, closing down the lanes, go with such a tight street. It's only one way. A lot of demand, a lot of hotels. So this was a hotel, in fact, too. Right there, you can see front side of the building, and then that's pretty much it. So if you're in the Chicagoland or Phoenixland area and are looking for structural concrete contractors, reach out to us. Built by Burke Concrete Services Inc. Link is in the description to our website. You can check us out there, get in contact, need any quotes or anything. But that's pretty much it. So I think right after this, I got some videos to play if you guys want to watch the guys pouring themselves. So here it is.